So let's get things straight. Every bull run has cryptos that'll give you a 100x return, but most people only find these cryptocurrencies after they've already 100x'd, like Polygon, and then they stare at it expecting to do another 100x'd in the next cycle. And while they're staring at the top cryptocurrencies like Polygon, you've got the next wave of 100x potential returns absolutely pumping in the background. But we're looking for projects with really strong fundamentals and really crunchy narratives that have not reached mainstream adoption, whose tokens are yet to be released to the public. We're gonna bring you 8 of these tokens that Lady of Crypto released on Twitter, and Lady of Crypto herself got some insane returns on both Polygon, Solana, and many other altcoins in the last bull run. So that's why she's a good person to listen to. All I ask in return is you hit that like button down below, put on your Lady of Crypto hat, and let's jump in. So we're about to go through the list of 8 tokens one by one, including when they plan on launching their actual token. But you'll notice quite a few of them don't actually have a launch date locked in yet. So instead of me repeating myself 10 times in this video, I'll just say it once now. If you want to stay in the loop with token drops, rising cryptos, ICOs, and explorations of this incredible technological revolution that we're in, make sure you join our free email list. We'll be sending you a free daily email with either alpha or education, so you can make sure you're staying in the loop at all times, including giving you notifications for when any of the tokens in this video are actually going to the public. I want to make sure that you're staying in the loop with Web3 without spending hours and hours a day. And if you want even more from us, I recommend considering joining our Patreon, where we dive into much deeper detail, track influencer wallets like Alex Becker to get notifications on exactly what he buys and when he buys it, so you can do research before he tweets about it to his millions of followers. The link to both the free daily email and the Patreon are available in the description below. So the first unreleased crypto on Lady of Crypto's tweet is called Stockware. Lady of Crypto tweets that this is the most impressive layer 2 in her opinion. I'm excited for this one to come out. It will probably have a massive market cap on release though. And this is because Stockware actually saw an $8 billion valuation in their last funding round. What does it do? Well, it's essentially another solution to solving the blockchain trilemma by hugely increasing blockchain transactions, but maintaining decentralization through using a validator before committing transactions to the blockchain. Stockware also have a massive team, and the co-founder, Eli Ben Sasson, received his PhD in theoretical computer science from the Hebrew University in 2001. He's the co-inventor of Stark, Fry, and Zero Cash protocols, and a founding scientist of Zcash. Over the years, he held research positions at the Institute for Advanced Study at Princeton, Harvard, and MIT. So Stockware have in fact already deployed their token on the Ethereum mainnet, but they're not currently available to the public. It is said that they are most likely going to go on sale this year. So once again, I'll tell you once more time, the email to get notified is in the description. Which takes us to number 2 on this list of unreleased crypto alt token, and that is ZK Sync, or ZK Sync if you're from Australia. Lady of Crypto describes ZK Sync as a ZK, which is zero knowledge based layer 2, a very popular contender for the next layer 2 bull run. Now we don't have to dive into ZK Sync because it is one of the biggest layer 2 scaling solutions for Ethereum, and there's a lot out about it already. And all we know about their token drop is they'll be using the ticker symbol ZKS, and nothing has been officially announced for when the token goes public. Which takes us onto token number 3, the Orderly Network. Lady of Crypto tweets that Orderly is a middleware for perp dexes, meaning it provides liquidity, processes transactions, and returns real yield, which is still a little bit too much of a complex way of describing. So put a little bit simpler, Orderly provides a decentralized exchange protocol and trading infrastructure for the DeFi community that's built on top of the blockchain called Near. The Orderly team isn't as striking as some other teams on this list, but they do have 23 people listed on LinkedIn that work for the company with various backgrounds in IT and marketing. The ICO drops list Orderly's crypto token as dropping soon, and they state they've already received $20 million of private funding. Which takes us on to token number 4, Spin. Lady of Crypto says she shared the airdrop a few months back, so a lot of you guys already got some tokens. So if you're not following Lady of Crypto, go and follow her on Twitter if you want to get access to things like these airdrops earlier. But what is Spinfi? Well, they have the goal of building the most advanced trading platform in Web3. Their primary mission is to be onboarding CeFi, centralized finance users, into the world of DeFi, which would be trading assets in a decentralized manner. The Spinfi team is semi-anonymous and they're very hard to find. However, they do have 11 employees listed on LinkedIn. Now, as Lady of Crypto stated, Spin have already done a snapshot for their upcoming airdrop, but the airdrop apparently is only 0.5% of the total token. So when this token actually goes public, public, it still might be a good opportunity for you, but we'll talk more about that at the end of this video. For now, we're talking about token number 5, a very fascinating one. It's called Giza. Lady of Crypto says she's been sharing and following this one for ages, since well before the current AI narrative. This is definitely one to watch, but not much is known, so be careful. Now, put as simply as possible, layer 1 blockchains like Ethereum have a lot of trouble scaling. This is because they have limited computational power, but using ZK rollups like we talked about in ZK Sync has massively increased the computational power on chain. And this has enabled dApps like Giza to run computationally heavy apps all on chain. And Giza have decided to use this power to train AI models through machine learning and place them on chain to execute whatever tasks are needed. They're bringing artificial intelligence on chain. The team in Token Drop has very little information available, so make sure you do as much research as possible before investing anything into a protocol like this. Which brings us on to token number 6, Mystica. Lady of Crypto says this is not a privacy coin, but a privacy layer for any layer 1 or layer 2. And put simply, Mystica allows private cross-chain bridges, confidential on-chain payments, secret and private vaults, as well as a completely private decentralized exchange. Of course, this narrative of privacy and decentralization is a really big one, and Mystico is one of the top leaders in this space. The Mystico testnet did go live this year, but once again, there is no launch date for their token as of yet. Which then takes us onto token number 7, Lingo. Lady of Crypto describes this as backed by real-world real estate, giving holders the equivalent of frequent flyer miles to use for vacation. Interesting project. Now, this one tickled my fancy, so I did go a little bit deeper into the research and sort of liked what I saw, but there were a couple of red flags as well. But Lingo is the first startup that leverages blockchain technology and real estate collateral to reward its community with vacation airdrops every single month. To have you understand how this works, you can imagine that when you buy Lingo and lock up liquidity for their token, the monthly yield that is going to be paid to you is actually paid in hotel and vacation stay credits. And this is funded by the transaction fees and a lot of the project's liquidity that will be used to purchase real-world real estate that allows you to go and stay at these locations while hopefully bringing down the volatility of their token because it's backed by real-world assets. They also say that their brand ambassadors have over 300 million followers across social media. And what I like most about this project is, of course, their crunchy narrative. This is really easy to understand and might do really well in the next bull cycle. But of course, we know nothing about token dilution schedules, so make sure you know that before participating. Which takes us to the final coin, Polaris. Lady of Crypto says it's built on Metis and it's bringing Web 2 businesses into Web 3 with NFTs. Full disclosure, she is an advisor for the project, but she only signed on because she believes in it. Now, because Lady of Crypto is in fact involved in this project, I'll leave all the research up to you and if you want to participate. And if you do, the public token sale is currently live, so go check that out if you think it's right for you. Now, before I let you go, there's one really important thing that I have to share. You have to be aware of the classic pump schedule of these ICO tokens. Basically, when the coin goes public, it normally goes up and then there's a lot of sell pressure of people trying to cash out and make a quick dollar, maybe like me and you would. And so a lot of the time the token price absolutely crashes. But for the real projects building real value, that's when it's a great opportunity to get in and ride the second more sustainable wave up to its fair valued price. Remember, if you want more from me or from my team, check out the link to our Patreon in the description. We have some awesome features in there built specifically so you can save hours of research a week and get better results with Web3. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.